Everybody say national parks. National parks!
Bienvenidos!
Welcome to West Wing Week!
Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and beyond. This week was full of travel, as the first family took a break from the big city and enjoyed a breath of fresh air in Yosemite National Park and the Carlsbad Caverns. Dr. Biden headed south to Central and South America, and the Vice President traced his roots in Ireland. That's June 17th to June 23rd, or how cool is this?
How cool is this? You guys been here before?
On Friday, the first family kicked off Father's Day weekend with a trip to the wilderness to celebrate the 100th birthday of the National Park Service. The first stop? New Mexico, where the first family got to explore the wonder of Carlsbad Caverns. And later that night, they landed in Yosemite with a warm and majestic welcome from Half Dome.
Just look at this scene. It's a park that captures the wonder of the world. We can't treat these things as something that we deal with later, because the parks belong to all of us. This planet belongs to all of us. Something we have in common, something we share, a place where we connect with each other and to connect to something bigger than ourselves.
On Sunday, the first family thanked the park rangers for all their hard work preserving our parks before heading home to Washington, D.C. Dr. Biden headed south to kick off a 4-country trip to Central and South America. First in Costa Rica and then in Peru, Dr. Biden engaged government and civil society partners on issues related to economic empowerment and educational opportunities for women and girls.
The success of a nation is measured by the success of its women.
Kicking off the work week, the president spoke with business leaders at the Select USA Investment Summit.
There is no country on earth that's better positioned for the long run than the United States. In 7 months or so, I'll be on the job market, and I'm glad I'm going to be here.
And now let's pivot to the Emerald Isle, where the vice president spent time with his good friend the Taoiseach and introduced his family to the country he loves.
Hi, everybody.
And the country that loves him back. On Wednesday, the president signed a bill that will give the EPA more authority to keep consumer products safe from toxic chemicals.
If we can get this bill done, it means that somewhere out there on the horizon we can make our politics less toxic as well. So this is a good day. And with that, I think it's time to sign the Frank R. Lautenberg Chemical Safety for the 21st Century Act into law.
Later that day, the president made a call to some winning Penguins, the Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins.
Coach, I just want to congratulate you and the entire Penguins organization. You know, I started off my presidency with the Penguins Stanley Cup, and I'm now ending it with the Penguins Stanley Cup.
And meanwhile, Dr. Biden met inspiring young women in Machu Picchu.
I'm so impressed by what I've seen in Peru. I've been so impressed by you. If you continue to work hard and study and constantly challenge yourselves, there's no limit to how big you can dream.
You can see already how strong these young women are.
On Thursday, President Obama spoke to the White House press corps and expressed disappointment at the Supreme Court's inability to make a decision on his use of executive authority to bring more fairness and accountability to our broken immigration system.
Sooner or later, immigration reform will get done. Congress is not going to be able to ignore America forever. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
And to end the week, the president called Cleveland Cavaliers head coach Tyronn Lue to congratulate his team on winning the NBA championship.
Well, congratulations again. Tell JR and everybody to put on a shirt, though. That's it. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.
So stay engaged with us online, and remember, you can find out more information about any of these topics and see complete videos of these events at whitehouse.gov. Thanks so much for checking out this edition of your West Wing Week. Now get outside and go to some parks.
All right. So, who's going to help me up now?